now in the passing game.
Hand off to Montgomery, and the ground game is completely shut down. Bobby Wagner in on the stop. KJ Wright was over there as well. Rodgers over the middle, pass broken up. All three tight ends were in on that play, and Martellus Bennett had it knocked away by the outstanding linebacker Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, and this is one of the additions that the Packers got. If Rodgers was able to keep the ball to the outside towards the hash mark, then Martellus Bennett was working back that way. He could have made a play.
Wow, that was a great game. Hoyer throws, intercepted by Bobby Wagner, and then he fumbles, and it's recovered by the Seahawks.
Captain this year, unbelievable player who doesn't get the credit he deserves. Look at him reading Brian Hoyer's eyes.
Let's see if they can convert with Henry in the backfield. They give it to him, and he is wrapped up by Bobby Wagner. I mean, there is zero running room against this Seattle defense so far, and that'll take us to the end. It's impressive. Henry looking to ice it, look for a first down, not going to do it. And with 50 seconds left.
Set on 3rd and 10, and look out. That's the story of the half, basically. Frank Clark, the first guy in there. It was a jailbreak. And Brissett in agony as he trots to the sideline.
Watch this one. Bring the looper right around. The linemen think they have everything picked up, and there's nobody there.
Turbin is the back. Doyle to block for him. Turbin thrust forward and may have the first down. Bobby Wagner, 3rd down and 8. Brissett surveying, pressure, and before he goes down, he's able to sling it away incomplete. Bobby Wagner put the pressure on 4th down.
They got on the other side. This is what every team tries to do against this Seattle defense. Go from one side of the defense to the other side of the defense. Kamar Aiken that time absolutely wide open going across the field, but you just don't end up with time to throw across that lurker.
Doing their scoring this year early. Not often Frank Gore is the running back. They fake it to him. Brissett gets hit as he throws. Was the arm coming forward? You've got Bobby Wagner picking it up, and Bobby Wagner will take it in. So if the play stands as Brissett goes down, and if the arm wasn't coming forward, it will wind up as a touchdown.
Recovery by the defense.
And Nazir Jones is hurt on the play. The defensive tackle for Seattle. So check it out. Is the arm coming forward or not?
The replacement, Marcus Smith, coming around the corner against Joe Haig, and this ball, I believe, is out. And then it's Bobby Wagner, the high school running back, who picks it up and makes all kinds of moves. Is it out? Yes. He hit it on the way back. You could see that ball start to come out. And watch Wagner run with the football. A high school running back, and there was no way they were keeping him out of the end zone.
With the lack of balls coming his way. Still looking for his first catch. Goff on 2nd and 10 completes. That's for the last 5 years. That pass from Goff is incomplete.
Big reason why teams only completing 42% of their passes against number 25.
11th play of the drive. This is Austin trying to find some daylight, but boy, this defense is clamped down here. It'll be away from home this season. There's Gurley finding the edge across the 20, and that's where it ends.
Good morning. Back Verlander, the MVP. Manning on 2nd down to Darkwa, and Bobby Wagner immediately sends him to the side where the backup tackle is in right now, Bobby Hart. Justin Pugh out with a back injury. Manning dumps it off to Darkwa, hit immediately after the catch at the 42-yard line by Bobby Wagner.
Michael Bennett takes a wider stance to get around Bobby Hart, who's coming back to the other.
Manning's pass deflected and nearly caught off the deflection by Ingram, who then took a big hit.
That was Richard Sherman laying that shoulder into him, and Richard Sherman has bigger pads than Michael Bennett. We'll watch him come in there, puts his shoulder safety, the up safety throws out.
There's Tavares King trying to get around the edge. Great job on the Seattle defense, and Bobby Wagner throws King to the ground for a loss of 8. Seahawks not fooled on that one.
Stay at home, do your job. All the little things that experienced defenses do. And sure, there were a couple offensive linemen who were going left, but when some linemen started to pull to the right, the linebackers immediately started flowing in that direction. Have some success, but when they can get off the ball and they cover, it's tough.
Manning with pressure completes it to Vereen. Wagner is there again for Seattle. There's just nowhere to go against this Seattle defense, and really nowhere to go if you're Eli Manning, and it's a quick 3 and out.
I talked about zone coverage, but Bobby Wagner, I think, is one of the ultimate middle linebackers. Shane Vereen, great pass catcher, he holds the record for the most receptions in the Super Bowl. But, you know, that ability to close, that speed that Wagner has.
First down and 10, Lamar Miller. Wrapped up, Wagner makes the stop, no gain in the play, they stay at the 29. So he picks up the first down to their own 36. Alfred Blue, his best season was back in 2015, just under 700 yards. There he picks up a couple, and Wagner once again.
An even third hitch.
Miller on 1st and 10. Stood up. Bobby Wagner, no surprise there, with a gain of 2, limits him.
3rd and 18. They're going to set it up to Thompson. Oh, my! Bobby Wagner.
It's not just great athletic ability, it's great intelligence, okay? Watch Wagner. He sees it. Look at me, never retreats, reads screen right away, and arrives almost at the point the ball gets to Chris Thompson.
Blitz. Cousins gets rid of it, has a completion. It's Grant who dances his way into Seattle territory, and it's good for a first down.
How about Kirk Cousins here? Because here comes the pressure. Richard brought the house. He even had to double.
Blitz. Cousins in trouble. Buried. Bobby Wagner for 2.
And when Seattle has you in a disadvantageous position, they like to come after you. They've got them backed up, and they sent everyone at Kirk Cousins. It became a game of cat and mouse. Jay Gruden, as the play caller, said, I can't run against this stacked front. Let's try and throw out of it.
It's too fast to try and go sideline to sideline.
2nd and 18, a draw with Ellington, who is stopped. That solid Seattle linebacking core there. Wagner and Wright right in the middle of it all, as they usually are on that spot. 2nd and 7, Peterson could not make Bobby Wagner miss in the hole. Virtually no gain. It will be 3rd and a long 6 coming up. Team on a run, sitting next to Michael Bidwell, the team president of the Cardinals. Peterson stopped by Bobby Wagner. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the motion, first of all, is going to shift these linebackers, and then Bobby Wagner is just going to come in here and shoot right through the gap. You know, here's a guy that used to play a little bit of running back in his day, and he understands that really a linebacker, Mike, is just like playing running back, but on the other side. If you see a hole, you go run through it, because believe me, that running back's going to run through it the other way.
When he pops in, he's played well, as he did back in 2014. It's back to Adrian Peterson. Bobby Wagner's there to stop him. The gain of a couple of yards.
Watch this move. I think here's KJ Wright right there, and you'll see it turns into just a straight up one-on-one play. KJ Wright barely got a finger on him. Bobby Wagner got more than a finger on him.
At 42. Play fake and a screen. Sidearm throw, and they're out of field goal range now. Austin Hooper got dumped by Bobby Wagner.
You ain't kidding, Shaw. Bobby Wagner, a hard man to fool on these screen passes. Take a look at 54. He felt Hopper across the formation, and he does an excellent job beating the blocker to the tackle. Game on the line. Wagner, Earl Thomas, and Wright against Matty Ice, the reigning MVP of pro football.
Tevin Coleman. Belted by Bobby Wagner. You love him.
I do. I really do, Sean. He led the NFL in tackles last year with 167. He's going to break that record this year. Every year he's been in Seattle, he has over 100 tackles, and all he wants to do is be known as a dominant player. Like he wants.
So C.J. Beathard and the Niners start from their 34-yard line. This is Carlos Hyde from the 49. Play action. Beathard under pressure from Sheldon Richardson, throws it across the field. The catch is made by Hyde, but Bobby Wagner is right there to make the tackle. Second down at 21. Hyde split wide out to the right. Empty backfield for Beathard. Low snap. Beathard throws. And it is picked off. And taken in by Bobby Wagner for a Seahawks touchdown as he took it away from Trent Taylor. Wow, what a play.
Oh, there's no way this is going to be a touchdown because Bobby Wagner, if this is an interception, took it away from the receiver, but he would have been contacted on the ground after he gained possession there.
Right. Looked like he was.
But this is a heck of a play by Bobby Wagner. Talk about being ball aware.
But Wagner has the ball there. His knee's down. He's contacted by Taylor.
Yeah. But man.
The ruling on the field is the ball was intercepted and the interceptor was down by contact.
You wonder when Wentz is going to take a shot downfield here. He's only taken one so far. Ajayi stop behind the line for the Eagles here in the third quarter. First down from the 38-yard line. And Ajayi will go nowhere. Taking down Bobby Wagner. Stopping him in the backfield for a loss. Second down and long.
Well, one thing you can count on is if Bobby Wagner sizes you up, you're going down. He is yet to miss a tackle on the season right there. And you may think you're going to make a move, but if he gets you there, it's over.
It's Brent Selleck coming into the slot. Lemon to the outside. He's going to get wrestled down by Bobby Wagner, leading the team by a mile in tackles. 3rd and 14.
Watch when Bobby Wagner sees this draw right here. He probably had him in man coverage, saw him wait on the draw, and just exploded into that hole.
And Wentz fumbled out of the end zone from the half-yard line. 4th and 6. Pressure again, fires too high, turn it over on downs. Trying to hit Burton.
3rd and 8. Incomplete. Trying to go to John Brown, and again the heat was on. Bobby Wagner, team's leading tackler from his linebacker spot, coming in on Stanton. So Phil Dawson now will set up for a 49-yard field goal try.
Yeah, just a nice job by Chris Richard, and that defense is going to bring a little bit of pressure here on a 3rd and 8. You can see right there, it's a good job by Drew Stanton. Again, firm in the pocket, but nowhere to go with it.